What is good, people? RXL, big time fragrance influencer, and I'm back with another video. Can you feel it? You feel that? That's the influence, baby. Well, never mind. It's the energy drink. What's good, people? I got a fragrance here. Quite extensive testing of this fragrance, completely on accident, because when I first wore this fragrance, bored the hell out of me. This is one of those fragrances that I would usually wear 1 or 2 or 3 times, maybe make a video, maybe not. Either make the video and throw it right back on the shelf and occasionally come back to it, or just throw it on the shelf and never make a video at all, and maybe one day, someday, come back to it. I don't know, maybe just because I never thought much of this fragrance, just kind of sat around in my living room. And when I needed an easy reach, I would, come back to it quite often. And, I don't make videos when things release, when they're hot, when they're trending, when I think I'm going to get the most views out of them. I make the videos when I feel I'm ready, when I have a good bead on the fragrance. And just one day, it finally hit me what this fragrance is. And so now I'm ready to talk about it. At first I said metallic musk. I mean, I get there's musk in it. Musk is definitely a primary note in this fragrance. Where's the metallic coming from? I have the notes pulled up in front of me, and I'm going to just give you my take on these notes. At the top, we have aldehydes, black pepper, elemi, bergamot. In the mid, cinnamon, pepper, and lavender. Let's just stick with the top and mid for a second. There's a very subtle amount of aldehydes at the top. You may notice it, you may miss it. It's barely there. And when it comes to the pepper and the cinnamon, if you're familiar with Spicebomb, it's that signature spice profile. There's nothing dirty, nothing Middle Eastern. It's just kind of soft spices. Very clean spices, cleaned up even more with the slight aldehydes. One of the things that bother me in the top and in the opening is the bergamot. It's not a bad bergamot. It's just, it comes off like lime, like one of those tropical drink fragrances, like a mojito fragrance. Again, it's not bad. It's just, why is it there? Like, it's just, it's in the way, kind of. No need for that bergamot. I would prefer like some kind of mandarin orange at the top if you're going to put a citrus in it. The elemi in the top gives it like this bubblegum smell. Like that stick of gum you'd find in a pack of baseball cards, but not the stick of gum itself, just the powder on the gum. Makes it a little youthful. I don't necessarily gravitate towards bubblegum fragrances. The cinnamon I do like. It adds a little bit of freshness. And the lavender, not a horrible lavender. You're not going to get the Tide Pod smell. Also not going to get it like this natural floral lavender either. And so far the fragrance is very, very meh. You're not going to get much you can't get out of the original Spicebomb, which you can get a massive, massive bottle right now for less than $100. Again, where is the metallic? Now we get into the base, and like I said, yes, you're going to get a decent amount of musk. You're going to get it right from the start. I don't smell any ambrette, but I do get leather and labdanum. Unfortunately, I don't get those till, maybe even a couple of hours into the fragrance. That's kind of when the magic starts to happen. You kind of get this basic bitch fragrance most of the day, but you're getting wafts of niceness here and there. So as I'm ready to write this fragrance off, I get these wafts like, oh, that is a nice fragrance. That does smell kind of expensive. And then right back to the bubblegum spice. And late into the mid, in the final dry down, I get this sweetness. The sweetness is real nice, but I don't see it in the notes anywhere. It's actually coumarin. If you don't know what coumarin is, it's kind of like this tonka, these crystals from tonka. I read that the brand's kind of description of the fragrance, and the metallic is the metallic suede. I don't know what the hell they're trying to pull with that one. You do get a sweetness of coumarin. Coumarin is one of my favorite notes. The best example of that would be a fragrance called VIP Sexy Men or Man or something. Once you smell that, you're going to know what coumarin is in like every other fragrance you smell after that. But this is the fragrance. A spicy lavender. It's clean, it's fresh. You get a lot of musks with a nice base of, labdanum and leather. That's all very subtle in the base. The labdanum leather combo comes off a bit incense. And so it's like 75% a basic bitch fragrance with like these 25% wafts of a pretty good fragrance. Shopping around for prices right now, still kind of expensive. I got this off Mercari for like $100. I would hold off for a price drop. This is not even one of the best offerings in the Spicebomb line. You're probably better off with dark leather. You probably get most of this in the original Spicebomb, which again, dirt cheap. The projection and longevity are kind of... When can you wear it? What seasons? I'll say this much. Not what I would wear in extremely hot weather. So not a summer fragrance. Pretty good, the other seasons of the year. And another bit of magic you'll catch is if you work indoors, it's kind of an average fragrance. Once you walk outside and some fresh air hits you and the fragrance, there's some magic there as well. But overall, I cannot recommend this unless you're like a huge fan of the Spicebomb line and you can find it at a discount. I'm going to have to give Spicebomb Metallic Musk a 6.5 out of 10. It just feels like they had some good ideas. Maybe they were rushed to release something. It just all seems thrown together a bit unbalanced. You could probably give it a little bit more points if it were beast mode, but it's not. But this is at Macy's. Go try it for yourself for free. I would recommend, because it might grow on you a little bit like it did me, I would recommend getting a decant. Give it multiple wearings. A decant's not going to be expensive. I would get a 3 ml or a 5 ml. Completely drain that sucker till you got a good bead on what this fragrance actually is. That's all I got to say about Spicebomb Metallic Musk. Thank you guys for watching.